Hello everyone, my name is John. I'm going to show you how to use a SkatePal ProSharp 3. Very simple machine to use. However, you have to follow the instructions and carefully take a peek at what we're doing. These machines that are on sale are gently used, coming off leases from elite hockey teams, whether they were junior hockey or AAA teams or AA teams, managed by a manager, and they've off lease. We're out of business selling and distributing these, so we're just getting rid of our stock. So let me show you how to use the machine. First and foremost, always make sure that you use the machine in a ventilated area. There is a vacuum outlet on the side. If you have a vacuum, a shop vac, you may want to pull that out and then just stick your vacuum hose inside. As the machine is passing and the grindings from the blades are being generated, it would be taken and put into your vacuum. So it's a good idea. It's not critical. If you want to sharpen 10 pairs without it, that's fine, but the grindings do end up getting airborne if you have too many in, so be careful of that. So let me explain the process. First thing, we take off the lid, and in the lid you'll find there's storage areas. You'll see when you open it up, I have a handy dandy leather glove which I use just to wipe the burrs off the blades. I have a honing stone, which any stone will do. ProSharp has a great one called an X. It's diamond. If you want to use it, you can reach out to ProSharp.com and you can buy it online. Next, we have the power cable, which we'll plug in a second. And then finally, we have an array of wheels. So this is a coarse grit SkatePal R16 ½ inch, or 5/8 this one, sorry. And we're just going to use this for the sake of getting the ball rolling. So let's start. So wheel is out, the plug-in is here. It is a computer plug-in basically. It's very much the same as you'd use for your computer. You connect it on the right-hand side of the machine, and it just simply inserts into the outlet. Plug it in. Okay, so first thing we do is we open up the aperture here. You gotta be careful. There's a rivet on the side. You want to make sure that you clear it. So fold it back, put this down. You're going to need it in a second. So in here is a wheel already in place. I'm going to take it off. So counterclockwise. It's a little bit of an effort to take it off to begin with because it's snugly fastened to the edge of the lug. So you wiggle it and it'll come out, pull it out, and here is a coarse diamond ½ inch blade that will do 750 to 1,000 pairs of skates without any effort. So we're going to put it back on the same way we took it off. You find the center, place it up against it with the lettering facing us. Then you take your lug and you want to put it on clockwise, put your thumb in the middle of it and rotate the lug, and it'll take a few seconds for it to get tight. And when you think it's tight, you got to go past a little bit beyond, so say a quarter turn past snug, and there's always a little bit of room as you feel. So I'm at the end and I just turn it back over a quarter turn past. Then we want to put this back to make sure we don't get any metal filings airborne. Put your lid back on, and here we go with the skates. So clamp, very loose, simple. Up and down. Our up is open the teeth on the clamp, which are right here, and then you'll see if I close the clamp, you'll see the narrowing gap where it clenches the blade. So be very gentle with this. You don't have to over tighten the blades. Once you put your skate in, here's a skate, just let it sit on the weight of itself. Gently tighten, not too much. All it has to do, the clamp just has to hold the skate. So turning on, there's a button just above where the plug-in is. Hear that sound? That's the standing still idle sound. This button controls the number of cycles. So we're gonna do 2 cycles on this. You can do up to 5 before the machine puts itself back in the home position and you have to reissue another series of pushes. So we're gonna do 2. 1, 2. Get your hands out of the way and let the SkatePal do the job on its own.
That's one full pass back and forth. It'll do another pass, full cycle, back and forth. And it's on its own trip now. And it'll set itself back in the home position and shut itself into the desired mode very
And idle. So we'll shut it off. You hear the power off. Lift the clamp, take the skate off, and now you want to deburr, and you want to hone your edges. So a little bit of pressure towards the bottom of the blade. 2-3 passes back and forth, or until you feel a relative smoothness on the burrs. On the blade itself, deburr with a piece of leather. I like these gloves because they're A, cheap and easy, and B, they work really well. So when you run your hands across the blade, you'll see very, very nice finish beginning to end, and it feels smooth to touch. There's no rough spots on the blade. You've got a great sharpener. Now, cleaning, very, very important. When you get a chance, open up the cleaning drawer again. I use a magnet stick. As soon as you're done for the day, run a magnet inside and you'll pick up a bunch of metal shavings, which are your blade grindings. It's really, really critical. They're precision machines, and you want to make sure that you care for it in a manner that's, deserving. $5,000 machine new. I would take good care of it and clean it often. Thank you very much. If you have any questions, please go to ProSharp.com website. You'll be able to find all the details for the Pro 3s and great videos in there, and all the consumables are there. Each wheel should give you between 750 and 1,000 pairs of sharpening, depending on which ones you're using. And they're for sale as consumables in the ProSharp.com website. I believe they're $250 a piece. So great value and high quality sharpening. Thank you. Take care.